expression for depth of hydraulic jump. If this derivation is asked, it is about 10 marks or 8 marks derivation. It is hydraulic depth. Okay. Now we will consider that example only. Let us consider a bed here. Okay, and water is coming this way, and it increased its height suddenly. Okay, and here I will consider 1 section, and here I will consider 2 section. 2 section. Okay, let us consider here some pressure is acting. Pressure is because of the force pressure because gravity is only. We are not considering that pressure, which is that that pump pressure we are not considering, and here there might be a second type of pressure of P2, right? And let us consider the perpendicular to the board, that is 1 meter. Perpendicular to board is 1 meter, and depth here I can call it as a h1. This is a h1, and this depth I will call it as a h2, right? H1 and H2 we got it. I think you don't have any doubts. Then corresponding here velocity is v1, depth is h1, q and q will be same here. Both side q will be same. Discharge we are maintaining some constant, and in between whatever the length is there, that length I can call it as a L. And here this side v2, h2 will be there, p2, and q is same. Right, any doubts here? Now the CG point I want, somewhere here a center point will be there. If I consider it as a 1 meter perpendicular to the board and 1 meter height, one plane I am considering, 1 meter perpendicular to board, 1 meter h1, then this depth will be there. This depth I will call it as a z1. Then z1 is what? Z1, and here I will call it as a z2. Right? Now go to your fluid mechanics second chapter. In second chapter, hydraulic, this total pressure and center of pressure, the forces acting on vertical plane. How you will get the total pressure acting on vertical plane will be rho g a and h bar. Okay, in this problem we are considering it as a rho g a1 and z1 bar. Z1 bar, and in the second section 2 will be rho g a2 h2, this z2 bar, right? Now once again I will write it. This is your rho g a2 z2 bar. Okay. Go back to your figure. Look at here. What is your z1 is equal to? Z1 is equal to h1 by 2, and z2 is equal to h2 by 2. Optira? Here I can write that rho g, and what is the area? Area is h1 into 1, correct? H1 is this and 1 is perpendicular to both. Therefore, this is your area. H1 into 1. Therefore, H1, and this is H1 by 2. And here this side will be rho g H2 into 1 and H2 by 2. Therefore, I got P1 is equal to rho g H1 square divided by 2, and P2 is equal to rho g H2 square by 2. Do you have any doubts here till here? ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೇ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ತುತ್ತುಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಂತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ತುಂಬ್ತದ. ರಾಕ್ಷಸರು ತಿಂದಾಗ ಒಮ್ಮೆಲೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ತಿನ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಅಷ್ಟ ತಿಳಿಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. No doubt, no? Then net force acting on the water body. Next will be what? Net force acting on the water body. Net force acting on water body. Net force acting on water body means what? P1 minus P2 or P2 minus P1. We will consider P2 minus P1. P2 minus P1 is equal to, we will take common now. Then rho G by 2 we will take common. Inside will be H1 square minus H2 square. Any doubts here? Net force acting between the section 11 and 22 is rho G by 2 into D2 square minus D1 square or H2 H2 this is H2 square minus H1 square. Right now? No doubt. Now we will call Newton. Okay, dial the number and call to Newton, and Newton says that mass is equal to force is equal to mass into acceleration. न्यूटन भाई मुझे थोड़ा फोर्स का फार्मूला बताओ ना. वो बोला मास इंटू एक्सेलरेशन ले लो. नहीं भाई इधर एक्सेलरेशन नहीं मिल रहा है हमको. हाँ, इसमें एक्सेलरेशन नहीं मिलेगा, इसमें वो बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट हो जाएगा, क्या करेंगे. और न्यूटन क्या बोलेगा, ठीक है अगर तुमको एक्सेलरेशन नहीं मिल रहा है ना तो एक काम करो, मास इंटू वेलासिटी माइनस मास इंटू वेलासिटी करो. ये क्या होगा, दिस इज रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ मोमेंटम. रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ मोमेंटम इज कॉल्ड एज फोर्स. हाँ ये सही है भाई. देन वी विल टेक दिस वन. देन वी विल टेक m by t outside. Then this is your v2 minus v1. v2 minus v1, sorry, we will make v1 minus v2. Why? Because here velocity is which one? Sunil velocity is more, no? This velocity is more here. v1 is more. That's why we will take v1 minus v2. v1 minus v2. Right? This much we got. Now we need to think about mass and mass per time. Mass per time, how to work out? Then we will ask Bernoulli. Bernoulli बोलता है, क्या बोलता है वो? Q is equal to area into velocity. Yes, this is area into velocity. Okay, then we know another formula, that is your density is equal to what? Density is equal to mass by volume. Mass by volume. ठीक है, mass divided by volume क्या है? Volume is area into length. You can consider like this, or otherwise you can bring it here, that is your rho into volume is equal to mass. See, mass is what? Rho into volume divided by t divided by t. Then m by t is a rho by volume. Here I can write it what? Rho into volume by t, that into v1 minus v2. Then we'll consider this equation and we'll go back here. Sorry, go back here. Then what is this q? What is that q? Q is something meter cube per second, na? That is your meter cube per second. Volume per second, volume per time. See, meter cube means what? Volume. Time means what? T. See, volume by time, I can write it as a rho q. Rho q into v1 minus v2. How interesting, right? This is your f. देखो हमने न्यूटन को फ्लूइड मैकेनिक्स को बुलाया. न्यूटन्स इक्वेशन फॉर फ्लूइड मैकेनिक्स वी गॉट. एनी डाउट्स हियर? Any doubts here? Okay. Now what we will do? We will ask continuity equation. Okay. You concentrate on the middle part, and side by side part ಅವ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಅಡುಗೆ ಮನೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಮಸಾಲೆ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಬೊಗಣಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಜೀರಿಗೆ ಕುಟ್ಕೊತಾರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆಗೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಅದ್ರಾಗ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಒಲಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಸಣ್ಣದೊಂದು ಒಗ್ಗರಣೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಅದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಂಗೆ ದ ಸೈಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಪ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ನೋ? ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ingredients preparing and putting into the main vessel. Okay, the in between is the main vessel. Now here rho I will keep it as it is, q I will keep it as it is. Think about v1 and v2. Okay, come outside V1 and V2. Look at here. Q is equal to A1 V1. Q is equal to A1 V1. A1 means what? H1 into 1 into V1. This is your Q. Then Q also can be written as A2 into V2. Therefore A2 is what? H2 into 1 into V2. Therefore this is also a Q. Then from this equation you can get V1 is equal to Q by H1, V2 is equal to Q by H2. That I will write. V1 is what? Q by H1 minus Q by H2. Any doubts? Then rho Q, take common outside, Q square into H1 H2 minus H1 divided by H1 into H2. Agree? Agree? Right? Now you just concentrate here. This equation tells about net force acting on water body. Net force acting on water body, call it is equation number 1. And this is derived from Newton's second law, and this is also force acting on the water body, call equation number 2. Therefore, equation number 1 can be equated to equation number 2. What is equation number 1? Rho g by 2 h2 square minus h1 square rho g by 2 into h2 square minus h1 square. Correct? h2 square minus h1 square. h2 square minus h1 square is equal to rho q square divided by, no, not divided by, into h2 minus h1 divided by h1 into h2. Now we'll play PUBG. Here you play PUBG, row cancel, game over. Next, this g by 2, and this I can write it as h2 minus h1 into h2 plus h1. Correct? A plus b minus a minus b. That is equal to q square into what is this? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂತು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್? ಆಯ್ತನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, this square is not there. Now what is that? h2 minus h1, then h1 into h2. Again we'll play PUBG. h2 minus h1 cancel. Then what you got? We will write q square is equal to, we will make an expression for, not q square, let it be like this only, h2 plus h1 is equal to 2 q square divided by g into over g into d1 d2 h1 h2. Any doubts? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಏನಾರ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳ್ರಿ. If you have anything here, you can ask. Okay, we'll prepare a small ingredient again. I told you that Q is equal to a discharge. In previous chapter I told you that discharge per unit width, discharge per unit width, that is your small q will be equal to capital Q divided by B. This is a discharge per unit width it is. Okay, now means I consider this one discharge per unit width, therefore my Q will be equal to Q divided by 1. For this particular example, for this particular derivation, don't take it everywhere. B will be there, but B equal to 1 we are considering. Perpendicular to board, 1 meter we are considering. Therefore this equation I can write it as h2 plus h1 is equal to 2q square divided by g h1 h2. Any doubts? Yeah, any doubts? Okay, now magic, we'll do some magic. That is, again we'll write that equation so that it becomes easy for you. H2 plus H1 into equal to 2 q square divided by g H1 H2, right? Now this denominator will multiply that side. What happens? Okay, here we will take H2 that side, only H2. H2 will come here. H2 plus H1 is equal to 2q square divided by g H1. Then H2 will send inside. H2 square plus H1 H2 is equal to 2q square divided by g H1. ऐसे क्यों किया? बेचारा ये H1 को इधर छोड़ के H2 को उधर लेके गया, क्यों? You can do like that also. You can take H1 also there and you can derive another derivation. But here I am considering H2, means I want to express hydraulic jump with respect to H2. Okay, I want to express this one in terms of H2. Therefore, I took H2 this side. Nothing wrong here. Now what I will do? H2 square plus H1 H2 minus 2q by g H1 is equal to 0. Anything to ask? Right? Now look at here. This equation I can read it as ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where x equal to minus b plus or minus square root of 1 plus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. This we know. हम काणा करते था something into H2 square means this is a ax square and bx plus c. This is c. Right? Now I can write a expression for H2. Then H2 is equal to what? Minus b minus H1 plus or minus square root of H1 square minus 4ac 2q by g H1 divided by 2a. Okay, now H2 is equal to minus b means minus H1 by 2 plus or minus square root of, inside what is there? H1 square minus minus become plus, this minus become plus, therefore plus 4 into 2 8q by g H1 8q by g H1. This is your H2 formula. Here 1 by 2 will be there. Any doubts? Now this 1 by 2 we will take inside. This 1 by 2 we will take inside. Then when it goes inside, it becomes 1 by 4. Therefore minus H1 by 2 plus or minus square root of H1 square by 4 plus 4 is inside, therefore 2 q square ಇತ್ತನ ಅದೆಲ್ಲರ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿವನ ಎಲ್ಲಂದ್ರ right. See q square then this is q square divided by g H1. Okay, now we are discussing about this height, no? But this height may not be that negative. The height cannot be negative. Therefore I will avoid this minus, one root is gone. Therefore I will consider H2 is equal to H1 by minus H1 by 2 plus square root of H1 square divided by 4 plus 2q square divided by g H1. Right, you can stop here. Then what is hydraulic jump? hydraulic jump is H2 minus H1. Okay, ಇದು ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ನಮಗೆ. We want this. For this we did these many things. Now we got H2. This H2 you need to substitute here. And what is H1? H1 you know, you can measure it here in the diagram. Means if you know one depth, the other depth can be calculated. If you know H1, then the other depth can be calculated. That is your depth, hydraulic jump. Hydraulic jump means what? From here to here. This is your hydraulic jump. This is jump.